Dear all, very good morning. I am principal from Cordia College. We are waiting for our resource person, today's resource person. So very shortly, he will join with us within a minute or two. So kindly wait for a minute or two. Thank you. We have with us Dr. Gaurav Singh sir. Paramjit ma'am, kindly proceed.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A very good morning to all of you and a warm welcome to each one of you. Within a few minutes, we are going to start a session. So it's truly heartening to see such a vibrant and diverse gathering today. We are joined by esteemed resource person and amazing participants from various parts of the country. And I believe that this wide-ranging participation is a testimony to the shared commitment to professional growth and innovation. I would like to mention here before starting the proceeding further, we have participants from the states like Punjab, Haryana, Delhi, UP, Gujarat, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, bringing this an enriching and collaborative learning experiences. So with such enthusiastic learners and insightful speakers, we are all set for a meaningful journey ahead. So ladies and gentlemen, First of all, I welcome you all on behalf of Cordia Group of Institutions Sakol, and it gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the International Faculty Development Program on the theme Transforming Education through Artificial Intelligence and Emerging Technologies, Empowering Educators for the Future. So let's take this opportunity to explore innovations that will shape the future of teaching and learning. To begin this academic journey on a positive note, I now invite our esteemed principal, Dr. Professor Rajni Gaur, to formally welcome the participants and dignitaries. Session is over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Paramjit ma'am.
Hi.
Thank you, Paramjit ma'am. Very good morning to one and all present here in this International Faculty Development Program. It is really a proud moment for me to extend a heartfelt welcome to a truly distinguished guest and luminary in the field of education and educational technology, Professor Dr. Gaurav Singh. He is working as a professor of educational technology at CIT in CRT New Delhi. Uh, Dr. Gaurav Singh's name is synonymous with excellence in teacher education, innovation, and in digital learning and commitment to the academic rigor. So, welcome you, sir, here in this session, and we hope that we all are very much in the state of mind to learn so many new things on the today's sub theme from you, sir.
Thank you.
Very warm welcome, sir, and all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you
Over
so
to you,
much,
ma'am.
sir, for your warm welcome and thoughtful words that have truly set the tone for today's program. So now, before inviting our speaker to deliver the session, I would like to take a moment to formally introduce our esteemed guest, whose academic journey and contributions are truly inspiring. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's indeed an honor to have with us respected Dr. Gaurav Singh, our distinguished resource person for the day. Sir is currently serving as a professor at the Central Institute of Education Technology, NCERT, New Delhi. Before joining NCRT, he served as a professor at the School of Education, Central University of Haryana, and earlier as a faculty member at IGNOU's School of Education, New Delhi. Sir is an accomplished academician with a strong foundation in science and education, holding an MSc in chemistry, MEd gold medalist, NET and PhD in education, and PGDDE gold medals. Beginning his career in 2003, Sir has over 2 decades of rich experience in teacher education and educational technology. He was the first channel coordinator for Swayam Prabhas Channel 32 Teacher Education from 2016 to 2020, and later coordinated Channel 20 SOU and Teacher Education till 2022. His key contributions include development of 125 MOOC modules, coordination of 1200 lectures for Swayam and Swayam Prabha platforms, authorship of a book on teacher education, publication of 34 research papers and over 40 chapters to ODL study materials, developed and offered 5 MOOCs benefiting nearly 60,000 learners. His course on research ethics and plagiarism is adopted by around 40 universities and ranks among the top Swayam courses of all time. He has received multiple recognition, including the Commonwealth of Learning AAU Fellowship in 2018, Silver Medal for Best Practices AAOU 2018 Vietnam, and the Distinguished Distance Education Award by NIOS, travel grant to attend PCF 10 at Athabasca University, Canada in 2022. His Swayam course on learning and teaching was adjudged the best Swayam course in 2021. So, an inspiring figure, Dr. Singh has delivered over 300 invited talks and continues to guide research in the areas like ICT in education, ODL, and research methodology. So we are truly privileged to have him with us today to speak on the theme artificial intelligence powered tools for modern pedagogy. So thank you once again, sir, for consenting our request and making time to deliver the session. Welcome once again, and we are eager to hear from you. Session is over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ranji, and all the participants in the group. I can see a lot of my friends are also there. Welcome, Professor Ajit. I can see him in the after a long time. I think you remember we met in COE at IGNU.
Yes, sir. Pranam, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So thank you, Ranjiji. And the topic is very, very interesting. These days, everywhere we all are talking about AI, and uh, I can say that there are just give me 1 minute. Sorry, let me keep it. Oh. So the debate on AI has created almost two different groups among the academicians. You will find a group to whom you can say that they are pro AI, and you can say the another group which is a kind of hesitant to AI. But my take is that whether it is AI or it is not AI, why are we favoring AI or why are we opposing AI? There are only two reasons. The people who see the benefits of AI applications across the aspects of teaching learning, whether it is teaching learning, whether it is research, whether it is assessment, whether it is uh, PAL and all, personalized and adaptive learning and all. They believe that AI can transform the whole educational scenario. But there is another group, they have their own apprehensions, like it will curb the creativity among the people. uh, People's linguistic ability may be not as good as they should be if they will use AI. So everything is basically revolving around the use, or I can say the ethical use of AI. But with my basic, you can say, understanding, I never consider AI as a tool which can, transform anything and everything. Because at the end, AI is a technology itself. And no technology can overpower a human being if human being are not allowing the technology to overpower them. So, why I am saying this? Because there are two terms, AI, artificial and intelligent. These are the two common terms. I'm not using PPT at present, so you can open your camera and I can talk to some people whose face are visible to me. Anyway, thank you. So I personally feel when I work with the applications, because we have developed a very good application here at NCRT, which is AI powered chatbots. When we were working on those chatbots, what my understanding is that there is nothing artificial in AI and there is nothing intelligent in AI. Let me put my argument what I am trying to say. When I am saying that there is nothing artificial in AI, all the AI applications which are basically based on all or the large learning models, LLMs, whatever they work on the basis of training provided to them. So every AI application, if it is an open AI, it trained itself from the inputs and the material available in the open web world, or if it is a dedicated AI, any chatbot or anything, it is being trained with a particular set of component or particular set of content. For example, I am giving you the example of the AI application which we developed at NCRT called eJadui Pitara. If you download our eJadui Pitara, which is basically an application for foundational stage of learning, and this application we developed for school education teachers and the parents, not for students, because we do not promote the use of mobile at the early age. So this application is basically for the parents and the teachers of foundational stage. And if you talk to our chatbots, there are three chatbots we have created: Kathasaki, Teacher Tara, and Parent Tara, which are AI powered chatbots. So when we were training those chatbots, we have not trained our AI bots with the OpenAI. We have trained our AI bots with the material available with them, with us. So all the Teacher Tara, Parent Tara, both applications are trained by the content available in the NCERT textbooks, in our National Curriculum Frameworks for foundational stage, and in the Unmukh and Anand, the two teacher training manual for foundational stage. So if you ask someone to our chatbot, like to Teacher Tara, if a teacher asks that I am facing this problem in the classroom, what should I do? The Tara will suggest the solution, but the solution will not be in the vacuum. It also gives you the link or the page number of a particular document on the basis of which that solution has been provided. So it means that we have restricted our bot to provide the
नहीं, वो
solution
बाद में
based
मैं
on
चेंज
the
कर दूंगा, अभी अभी उसमें शो
input
नहीं
provided
करेगा,
to him
अभी तो
or provided to that tool. It is the case with every tool, whatever AI tools we are using. Whether we are using the
अच्छा ठीक है,
LLM
वो वाले
models
को मैं
like
चेंज कर दूंगा, उसको मैं चेंज कर
ChatGPT,
दूंगा,
Copilot,
ठीक है,
DeepSeek, or our own is coming very soon. I think in next 5-6 months we will have in our hand our own Indian LLM model. So they work like that. So if everything is being trained by the human being to the machine, then what artificial in that? There is nothing artificial. Second thing is the intelligence. Machine works on some algorithms of machine learning, right? And those algorithms have been designed by the human being to dig deep into the data, to move across the layers of the data and suggest us a meaningful output or solution. They never have empathy, they will never use consciousness. So if there is no consciousness, there is no empathy, then can we think that they are intelligent? They are just doing the deep data analysis based on the big data provided to them. That's why when many people use the AI applications without much uh, consideration of cyber security issues, they face the problem. Generally, in our cyber security sessions, we suggest the teachers and the students that not to use any of your primary mobile number or primary email ID to explore any AI applications, because I don't think there is any AI applications, if you want to explore it fully with its all its features, it comes free. No AI application comes free. The free versions had some lacuna. The free version has some snapshots. For example, ChatGPT. So ChatGPT paid version is different, but ChatGPT 3.5, which we are using, is the free version. It many times give you the wrong data. It many times interpret the data wrongly. It many times give you the wrong source of information. Even it create the fake, I can say the fake references also, and it keep it safe by only putting a single line at the bottom of ChatGPT. Whenever you search anything on ChatGPT, it is written that ChatGPT may be wrong, or the information given at the ChatGPT is not the responsibility of ChatGPT. This is the problem with the whole AI applications. There is a fight of open educational resources, licensing, copyright, and the ChatGPT or AI generated content. AI generated content is generally believed to be the machine generated content. And generally we provide the, if I'm talking about the licensing in open educational resources, we provide the license to the creator of the content. So if there is no creator of the content, to whom we should credit? To whom we should attribute? Who is responsible for the content generated from AI? If you are taking something normally from Google, you have the author of that web page, You have the author of the journal, you have the author of the book, from where you are taking the content, so you know to whom you should attribute. But to whom you will attribute in the AI generated content? That is a big issue. That's why a lot of copyright officers, whether it is USA or it is US or European officers, they don't give the copyright to the content generated by using the AI applications. So again, there is a dilemma and confusion about of the copyright, because copyright cannot be provided to a machine. It can be provided only to a human generated content. That is the another dilemma with which we are dealing these days. The third issue with the AI applications is that most of the AI applications use the open content and they never attribute the content to which they are using. If you ask ChatGPT to generate an article, it will generate an article, and it will generate an article based on the content available freely in the web world. But it will never attribute until or unless you are asking to attribute. Again, you need to verify that whether it has attributed to a correct reference or not, because that is again a big issue. So the situation is that at present we all are struggling with the AI applications, but still, if we want to discuss in brief what AI are, what are AI applications, in what areas AI are working, so we can identify certain areas. Uh, Let me try to showcase you a few with the help of a PowerPoint presentation. Unfortunately, now onwards from last 8 months, I'm not able to generate any PPT or any textual material because I'm not able to do so. So I will use an older PPT. So excuse me for few slides, but I'll try to explain various applications which are available, because that is the session basically for today. That are various AI applications. So I think the presentation is visible.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Thank you. So you know this, we all know that when we talk about AI, we talk about the ability of the digital computers or computer controlled robots, which perform the things which are equivalent to human intelligence. And all the AI applications are the combination of two technologies. One is called machine learning and another is called deep learning. Uh, if we go through quickly the growth of AI, so AI is not something which is new. The term was created in 1956, but before that, article was published, Computing Machinery and Intelligence by Alan Turing in 1950, where he asked a question that can machine think? And after that, a lot of machines are developed, basically. One computer-based neural network was developed in 1967 by the Frank Rosenfeld. Then neural networking became the backbone of all AI applications. We all remember, at least the people of my generation and older to me, that there was an era in the chess where Gary Kasparov was the undisputed champion. And first time a computer defeated Gary Kasparov in 1997. That computer was IBM's Deep Blue, and it defeated to Gary Kasparov into two chess matches, and one match and then the rematch also. Then after that, in 2011, IBM created another AI application called IBM Watson, which is still very popular. Then in 2015, the supercomputers started working on neural networks, and 2023 was the year when the large learning models have evolved, like ChatGPT and other, and common people started using AI applications. But if you go by the IBM's idea, IBM saying that whatever AI applications we are using these days, these are basically narrow or artificial AI. Whether it is Apple Siri or Amazon's Alexa or IBM's Watson or automated vehicles, these are the initial models of AI. This is not the real AI. The real AI is still has to emerge. which we call artificial general intelligence and artificial super intelligence. So in future, AI will be stronger, no doubt. When we talk about deep machine learning, the deep machine learning is different from the normal computer memory analysis, because in the normal computer memory analysis, there are certain one or two layers of the information which a computer process and give us the information like Google doing. But with the applications of AI, it dig deeper into the multiple layers of information and come out with the concrete and selected uh, type of content as output. As far as AI applications are concerned, there are many areas where AI applications are being used. For example, the speech recognition softwares like Siri and others, they use the natural learning processing and they process the human speech into a written form. So it is, most of the speech to text applications are a good example of AI. For example, you can see our own Bhashini, the Indian language app, where you can talk to Bhashini in any language and Bhashini can give the output in any Indian language. It supports all 22 Indian languages at present. So if you go to bhashini.gov.in, you can experiment with Bhashini a lot. And Bhashini is an app which is very popular. We all have seen that in the last parliamentary elections, our honorable Prime Minister has used it successfully in the states like Tamil Nadu and all, where he was speaking in his language, that is Hindi, but the output which the people were listening was in their language. So it basically translates with a very less time lag, fraction of seconds time lag. There's a very good software which is being used now widely in the country. People use Bhashini not only for speech to speech and speech to text, but also people use it for text to text translation also, because it supports all the languages. And it has multiple models. There are many models. You need to select those models before applying it. So it is a very good example. In the customer services, many applications are there. You can see that most of the online shopping platforms, they use artificial intelligence applications to suggest you your choice based on your questions, based on your requirements, based on your scrolling the data. They suggest you that what is good for you, what you need to more, what do you more need to vision. Then the computer vision applications are there, because now many computer systems are have started creating the digital images, the videos, the other visual inputs based on even on the textual inputs. Now you can see that now we can generate an image by give the textual inputs to it. The chat GPT's Ghibli was the recent, uh, you can say, example which everyone tried and tested. But it is not like that. There are many applications where you can generate the image. Even you can generate the image on in Copilot also. You can generate the image in Gemini also. You can generate the image in Dell AI also. So there are many applications where you can generate the images. The another very important application is recommendation engines. This is a significant application of artificial intelligence, because AI algorithm analyze your searching data, your trend, your choices, and on the basis of that, they suggest that what is good for you, what you can purchase more. If you are purchasing one thing, they could suggest that many people have purchased this with this, so you can also purchase that. So the recommendation engines is the another application of artificial intelligence. Then automated stock trading, many people have started doing, because AI driven platforms, they basically analyze the choice of an individual, their risk factor, how much they want to invest, what is the frequency of their to selling and buying the stocks, and on the basis of that, they do the automated trading for the individuals. But if I'm talking about the AI applications for education, I have classified or categorized into 10 major categories. One is personalized and adaptive learning, then task automation, smart content creation, adaptable access, determining the classroom vulnerabilities, closing the skill gaps, customizing the database feedback, conversational AI for assistance, decentralized and secure learning systems, and AI for assessment. So let me talk about all these applications in a brief. The era is of personalized and adaptive learning. And at NCRT, we have started experimenting with it, and very soon we will come with the PL for at least for 11th and 12th, and slowly we will do it for all other classes. So what we are trying to do, if a learner is online or is studying in an online environment for a long, the AI applications can do the data analysis of their choices, of their linguistic abilities, of their preferences, of their reading span on the screen, their competencies of reflecting on the questions, and based on that, in future, every learner will have unique content access based on his or her ability. At present, what is happening in the classrooms? A teacher is teaching a similar curriculum to all the students in the same time frame from the same resource of information, and they believe that every student should perform excellent on the same question paper in the dedicated time given to each and everyone. But we forget that educational psychology, and psychology talks about individual differences. Psychology talks about varied pace of learning. Psychology talks about different learning styles. But in a traditional classroom, many times we fail to consider all these aspects. But AI is going to facilitate in it, and personalized and adaptive learning, which we call PAL, will be the future of learning in the school education at least, and maybe in the higher education. The second area where AI is going to work is the task automation. A lot of tasks in which teachers are involved these days, whether homework checking, grading the test paper, organizing the research paper, maintaining the report, making the presentations and notes, managing the administrative tasks like attendance and all. AI automation is going to play a very big role. And the data is going to basically play a very big role in that. As much as we will use the AI applications, the food for the AI applications will be the data, what we call big data. I'm putting a very, very recent example to you. Many of you may be aware about Vidya Samiksha Kendra, which is an initiative of school education department in the ministry. And every state has established its BSK. If you visit the Gandhinagar BSK, it is one of the best BSKs in the country. I can tell you based on my personal experience. And if you, for example, if I go to the Gandhinagar BSK and I sit into a room and I want to see that in which school, which teacher is present today, which student is present today, even you can see that which student has achieved what learning outcome in which subject. That level of data is there. And the same is expected from all the states. Now almost all the states BSKs are functional. More or less they are working on the same applications. Few have not joined due to certain political reasons. I don't want to comment on that. But when this data will be available across the nation, and it will come to us in our NDSK, because in NCRT we are having National Vidya Samiksha Kendra where we fetch the data from all state BSKs, then we can apply the AI applications to take the data driven decisions, which will transform the school education of whole country. So that is the future of AI. Another very important area is the content creation. AI has facilitated a lot in content creation, not only in the lesson generation, not only in the text content generation, but in the PowerPoint presentation development, in the now person like me who cannot even type a single word on this, what do you call it, your keyboard. AI applications are the best tool, because I can give my input through my voice to any AI application tool, and they can generate what I want. Even they can edit what I want based on my inputs. So at present too, I am still struggling to learn a lot of AI applications due to my present conditions. But this is a facility available with AI applications. This is the possibility with the AI applications, that millions of the students can get freely study material, the interactive form of learning. For example, there is an app called Guru Shala. So when I was going through this app, I found that they have created a lot of lessons for school education, and all these lessons are quite good and very effective. And it is just a startup of a student who started it a few years back in 2018, and it is a very popular application. Adaptable access, as I am telling you, that most of the AI applications are now supporting the multilingual thing. For example, our own teacher Tara and parent Tara, they support all the Indian languages. Our Anubadini and Bhashani, they support all 22 languages. But the situation is not that we will stop at 22 languages. You all may be aware that there are nearly 200 mother tongues in India, which are the recognized mother tongues as per census data 2011. And our national education policy is saying that elementary education should be provided compulsorily up to class 5, and as far as possible up to at least class 8 in the mother tongue. But the state languages are not the mother tongue of the whole state. So there are multiple mother tongues within a state. But the problem is that teacher can speak the mother tongue, teacher can communicate in the mother tongue, but many teachers are not aware about the script, the letters, how to write, how to read in their own mother tongue. So with the help of CIL Mysore, at present we are developing the primers into the mother tongues, and more than 150 primers have already been developed by NCRT and CIL till date, which are available on the NCRT website. Once these primers will be developed, we will move further and we will train our bots in all these mother tongues. So that's why when the Information and Broadcasting Minister said a few months back that all our LLM models will be better than the others, because most of the LLM models, they are generally being developed in the English first. But our LLM model, which is being developed at present in India, will be based on as much as Indian languages are possible to them. And we will train those bots into the other languages too. Also, AI is playing a very important tool in supporting the visually and visually impaired audience, because it can convert. I told you, there are many converter tools. You can convert a text into presentation, a presentation into text. For a person like me who can only speak, so I can speak to my system and my system can generate a PowerPoint for me. So a lot of things are now easy with the AI applications. The classroom vulnerabilities are also an important aspect, because we have chances that the students may drop out from the school classrooms due to negligence of the teacher, or sometimes it happens that a teacher is not able to give the equal importance to all the 40 or 30 students in the classroom. So though there is a can say glitch in it, the glitch is that AI applications still are missing with the human touch. So in future that is possible that AI applications may come out with the human touch, and when they will come out, they will support the individuals in the learning process. Then the skill gap is the another area. We all know that we all are talking about the upskilling of the students into the future skills, because the skills which they learn into the classroom, many times they are obsolete when they go to the job market. So the futuristic skills could be developed with the help of AI applications. We can generate the database feedback. I have already given you the example of BSK. In India, we can analyze everyday data, and we can analyze the data which is available in the big data platforms, and we can come out with the data-driven decisions. 24/7 assistance, you all are at present, experiencing. There are many. Hello. Please mute. Someone is speaking in the background. So chatbots are there. Like I have given you the example of Teacher Tara, Parent Tara, and Katha Saki of our own eJadui Pitara. You can download it from Google Play Store and play with its chatbots. You will enjoy, I am sure, and I am quite hopeful that in future we may develop such chatbots for secondary and higher education also. Then the security is an issue, because the AI-based decentralized solutions are required. We need the blockchain-based learning management system, for example, Nova, where we can do the authentication of the credentials submitted by an individual, and with the help of AI, this authentication will be faster and smoother. Then for assessment, we can apply a lot of softwares, because now there are AI programs which can track each individuals through the web camera and microphone and web browsers and all those things. I still remember a very good application which is being used by the National Testing Agency, because NTA conducts some recruitment examinations from home. So the candidate is not needed to come to the examination center or into the proctored center. They give the examination from any one less noised room at their home or in their office. When they give the examination, the whole process is being captured by the software, and software captures many important things. Not only the facial recognition, though they do the facial recognition 3 times during the whole process, but apart from that, it captures the angle of eye with the screen. It captures the angle of the eye with the keyboard. It captures the change in the color temperature of the room if someone else enters into the room, because your shadow may not be there, but the color temperature of the room keep changing with the entry of each and every individual into the room. So they do a lot of precautions, and we see all such cases in every recruitment exam. 1,000, 2,000 such unfair means cases comes to the people who examine these cases. So many sophisticated AI enabled softwares are there, which are being tested and used across the assessments. There are certain ethical dilemmas associated with AI which have been identified by the UNESCO itself in its book on art and its document on artificial intelligence ethics. There is one ethical dilemma which is of biased AI. It has been observed, that AI is many times
हेलो
biased.
सर,
Why I'm saying it is
मैं
biased?
बोल रहा हूँ कि आप
It
ना
has been
ये स्क्रीनशॉट ले लेना, मतलब फुल
observed
स्क्रीन
that
करके ना। हाँ, क्योंकि वो ना सोशल मीडिया में पोस्ट करना पड़ेगा ना। आप वो स्क्रीन
when you
फुल
ask
स्क्रीन
something
करके
to AI,
स्नैपशॉट ले लेना पार्टिसिपेंट्स और
because
जो
AI
टॉपिक
doesn't
जो
use
पढ़ा
its
रहे
own
हैं।
intelligence, it gives you the solution based on the
ठीक है,
inputs
ठीक
given
है,
to it.
ठीक है, डन
It
डन डन।
so if the inputs are gender biased, if the inputs are racial, if the inputs are stereotypical, its output will be same. So many time AI gives you the outputs where you find, for example, I'm giving you a very classical example which I have itself used. I asked once an AI application to create an image of an Indian classroom in a rural school. So what it created? It created a school of kacha jhopdi, mud balls. There was a goat in the corner of the school. One teacher is teaching to 2 students, and one lady is cooking something into the another corner of the room. So it means that someone who has, trained that code, he or she has created such image of Indian school to the bot. That's why the bot is giving such biased output to me. You know. So one ethical issue is the biasness. Another ethical issue is the related to law, because the case came a few months back. You must have heard in the, I think, Madras High Court or somewhere, that a lawyer has filed a writ petition in a case, and he has generated the petition based on AI applications. So AI has created some cross references. We all know that when a lawyer argue its case, they present a lot of cross references from the past cases of the Supreme Court or across the world, whatever cases and decisions have been taken. So it has created a few fake references in that. Neither lawyer has tried to cross verify that, and fortunately, the honorable justice sitting in that court was very much aware about that case or that type of cases. So he immediately caught that, okay, there is no such reference available in any book in the recent past. So then it was, and it is happening across the world, that many people are using, arbitrary or fake references In the academy also it is happening. So that is an ethical dilemma. In the arts, it is a dilemma because generally, if it is an art form, it is created by a human being, whether it is a painting, whether it is a photograph. But now AI is creating a lot of images based on the inputs to it. Then who is responsible for that? Autonomous cars, we all know that now they are there is a
दीपक
whole group
चल
of
तो
people
रहा है
who
लेकिन
want
मेरा
that AI
दिमाग में
driven
चालू
cars
नहीं
should
हो
be
रहा है।
allowed, but still the environmental concerns, the no human involvement, the risk factor, and all these things are the many dilemmas around which the world is struggling. That's why UNESCO comes with its
हाँ से
document
सारे
called
गाने
Ethics
चालू
of
कर
Artificial
दिए।
Intelligence, and it talks about four core values. Basically, it talks about
हाँ
the human right
नहीं,
and human
रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो
dignity.
रहा है,
It's
बस उसका लिंक
saying
से
that
फिर
if
हम
we are
जाके
using AI
देख सकते हैं
applications,
अभी,
we should
जब
not
एंड
forget
होगा
that the
तब।
respect, protection, and promotion of human right
रिकॉर्डिंग
should
है
be
तो
at the
कोई बात
primary
नहीं, वो
stage.
लिंक से ही फिर हम लोग देख
We
सकते हैं।
cannot create a chaos. We should use AI to live into a peaceful and interconnected societies, because we all have seen in the recent
एक
war
बार मैं
situations across the country,
नहीं
or
नहीं,
some issues within the
कहाँ सीसी
country.
में, वो तो
We
सीसी
have
में
seen
जस्ट
that
रखा हुआ है,
how
वो
AI
दिखा मैं नहीं हूँ
generated
उसमें।
fake videos have created the chaos and nuisance in the society. So this is not a area where AI should work. We need to ensure the diversity and inclusion
हाँ
in the
वही
environmental ecosystem
कभी
also.
ना कभी मैम तो
So let me move further on some AI applications, because I have a very limited time in my hand.
कोई
There are
नहीं।
many AI applications. This is just a glimpse.
पक्के खराब है
You may be
ये
knowing
वाला,
better
हाँ
applications
वो
than
वाला
what I am
एटलीस्ट
going
चला
to
दो,
tell you.
वो वाला।
For example, if you want to write something, there are many good applications. One such application is called Copy AI.
और
You
उधर
can
भी
use
एक्सटेंशन कोड भी
Copy
काम
AI
नहीं
for
कर रहा
data
है, मैं वहाँ
collection. You
बैठ
can
जाऊँ।
use Copy AI for
वहाँ चलते
content
हैं,
editing. You can use
नहीं उधर नहीं
Copy
चल
AI
रहा
for
था,
वो बड़े चलते हैं
uh,
वहाँ चलता है।
generating the content based on pre-built prompts, or you can use Copy AI to summarize any YouTube video if you share its URL link. So it is a very useful application which people are using these days. Another is Synthesia. Synthesia is a AI video generator. So you can generate the professional looking video clips by using this application. You do not require any editing experience, and you can have all-in-one video tool. It supports by using the avatars. It has the professional voiceovers in 120 plus languages. It has the pre-designed video templates which you can use, in which template you want to generate your video. It supports the screen capturing and adding the video, and it basically customize your video through your logo, font, color, and soundtrack change, and all that. Another very important application is Murph, which many people are using these days, which is a voice generator. So it supports text to speech. It supports 20 languages across the world, and you can generate the voiceover of your text. So suppose you have written a blog and you want to convert into a podcast, you can do that. Though there are some podcast specific applications also about which I'll talk, but it can do the voice cloning, it can do the voiceover video, it can do the voice changing, Google Slides voiceover. Many things are possible with the Murph, which is a very good AI application for voice generation. Another, Canva. We all know that we are using a lot Canva for AI image generation these days, and it can transform the image, it can change the image look, it can change the image location. Anything is possible on Canva. You can generate an image by giving the text description. You can change the image style by rendering different images. You can clarity, filter, photo effects, magic editing, everything you can do on the Canva. Similarly, there is another image generation application called GenCraft. For example, when I ask GenCraft to create an Indian classroom with VR headsets, you can see that what these images the GenCraft has created for me. So these images I can use wherever I want to use in my resources. So these are GenCraft generated images of a VR classroom in an Indian system. Podcastle is a very good tool which we can use to convert our text into the podcasts. So it works as a good studio also, recording studio also. You do not require any other studio equipment except your this headphone and your mobile if you have installed this application, or your desktop. It is a good audio editor. It has a magic dust where you can remove the noise in your recording. You can revoice the human narration into the AI voice skins, and audio transcription is also possible with this application. So Podcaster is also being used across the world quite popularly. Then there are few applications which are being used for generating PowerPoint presentations. For example, Beautiful AI is there, and Beautiful AI basically has the slide design, slide templates. It can create content for you on your prompts. It can generate images. All these things are possible. Similarly, ChatGPT, you all are aware that ChatGPT can generate the text into different formats. For example, when I ask that present the different types of constructivism into tabular form, it has presented a tabular format of that what cognitive constructivism is, what social constructivism is, who are their key proponents, what are their main ideas. So you can do that. Gemini, you all can explore. Copilot, you all can explore. Layer, you can see that when I ask Copilot to generate a physics laboratory image where two students are performing an experiment, you can see that what it has generated. Now the problem is that I asked to generate an image of a physics laboratory, but you can see that most of the images it has generated are of chemistry laboratory. So it fails to work on the prompts which we provide, and that is the major concern, that many times the AI content which is being generated by the AI applications is not appropriate what you want to get. Then there is Otter AI which can transcribe the audio recordings. Then there is Sprotic which can help into the homework development. There is Elsa Speak, which is basically an AI help for the English speaking. So you can speak in your language and the output will be in the English to the English speaking people. A Duolingo, we all know, is a global language facilitator, and it has multiple languages across the world in its platform. Starry AI is another application where we can give the text prompt and it can generate an image. For example, here an image has been created of a royal wedding venue amidst the nature. So you can see that what it has created. Writer AI is again is a good tool for writing applications. Design AI is a tool for developing the AI presentations. Presentation AI is again an application for presentation development. So Decopatus is also one of such applications. So what I did, I just gave one prompt to a AI presentation maker, and I asked it to generate a presentation on AI for education. That was my prompt to it, and you can see that what it has created. Now from this slide onwards, all the slides are AI generated. So here you can see that it has generated a title for my presentation. It has generated placed a few images. Then it has generated an introduction. It talks about personalized learning, real-time feedback, automated administrative tasks, challenges and limitations. So these all things have been generated by an AI application. When I ask it to develop a similar kind of presentation in Hindi, you can see that it has generated the similar kind of presentation in Hindi also, with a different set of images. Uh, Here it has explained it, what is it, how we can use it, what are the challenges of AI, what is the future of AI. So anyway, the problem which I was talking about at present is that whenever we generate the AI content, we basically face three major challenges. The first dilemma or challenge you can say is the current legal stance, because many copyright offices across the world deny to provide the copyright to AI generated work with minimal human intervention, because they believe that the copyright can be provided to the content where significant portion of human intervention is there and can be proved. The another dilemma with which we all are struggling these days is the ownership uncertainty, that who owns the AI content. If some content has been generated by AI, any AI application, I have talked a lot about these applications, then whether the user should be the owner or the developer should be the owner, or no one is the owner. Also attribution, because generally we give AI licenses for the author attribution, but here we don't know who is the author. Until or unless we don't know who is the author, to whom we attribute. So with this, I am stopping my presentation, and I would like to happy to answer a few questions because I have 5 to 6 minutes in my hand. So if there is any question of any participant, I would like to respond to that.
Dear participants, now you have time to ask your queries to our distinguished expert. So kindly ask.
Yeah, Amrita, please ask.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, I want to know that if supposing we take help of AI to create a paper,
Hmm.
then how can we add genuine references? Because you, as you just gave a good example in the law department, that we need to have a good background for it.
Hmm.
How can we do that?
Why are you asking AI to generate a paper for you? First of all, it is a question of ethics. You can take the help of AI to refine the language of your paper. That is ethical. You can take the help of AI to give you the interpretation of your data, which you give in the form of input. You can take the help of AI to generate good graphical presentations for your research. So we need to decide that for what purpose we want to use AI. Whether we want to use AI for generating the whole paper, then you know that paper is not going to be published. Though this has happened once. Nature has published the AI generated paper and later it was taken back. But now there are many plagiarism softwares and AI detection softwares which detect the exact percentage in your paper which you generate from the AI. Even if you generate the content from AI and you translate it or you modify it or you humanize it, there is a tool called no, not Copilot. What is that tool? I forget its name. But in that tool, if you put the AI generated content, it can convert your content into humanized form. Still, the plagiarism software will flag you that the content generated by AI or content reframed by AI. So it gives that percentage also. So my suggestion is then don't generate content from AI. You generate your content, you write your paper, upload the paper to an AI application so that it can refine its language. That is the concern. It can organize it into a well organized form. Those are the ethical use of AI. But here one precaution is that if you are using such things, please don't use any open AI applications like ChatGPT. The problem with the OpenAI applications is that the moment we give the input to any AI application, we basically train that application with our data. With our data. So if you upload your paper even to refine your language to a free tool, so it will use that data for the other people. Because it will automate, because you have already ticked, na? I agree, I agree, I agree. So you many times agree with to share many things which you don't know. And you don't know that where that data could be used, where that application could be used. So always use the proprietary versions, always use the versions which come with a declaration that they will not keep your data in their database until or unless you are not taking that precaution. You are unconsciously and unknowingly training to the bots, and which is basically the business of all the free AI applications. Because in this world nothing comes in free, whether it is the world of technology or world of relationship or world of anything, everything has a cost. So don't think that if ChatGPT is coming freely to you, it is coming. No, it is coming basically to take your data, to take your inputs, to train itself. So be very, very, very conscious whenever you are using such applications. That is my suggestion.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, dear participants, if you have any question, please drop your question in the chat box or you can directly ask the question. The session is open for interactive.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
I have a question. You were discussing about an assessment tool. The features were seems to be very attractive. I just maybe I have not listened carefully. What can you just repeat the name of the tool, please?
For assessment purpose.
Which you are explaining actually, ki if someone entered in the room, it will detect and all.
No. That tool is not freely available. That is a software which at present National Testing Agency is using.
Okay.
For the recruitment exams. because I was the part of the unfair means committee for sir exams for 2 3 years. So thousands of the video comes to us. Even the participant is not knowing that he is being captured. Only the auto proctor flags that we are noticing the presence of someone in your room. Many people avoid such messages.
बोलना स्वामी
Even it captures, some people are smartly put their keyboard and along with the keyboard a mobile phone. Many people
Yes.
do it, है ना? So it captures the consistency of the angle of the eye with the keyboard. And if your eye angle is changing frequently, it recorded that you are using two devices simultaneously, which you should not use. So it is a very sophisticated software which NTA is using in the experimental basis. And I think in future, when such softwares will emerge, many institutions will start using it for the assessment purpose, and assessment will be quite easy and quite transparent in future.
Okay. Thank you.
Due to the you can say the privacy concerns or the professional commitments, I cannot name the software in the presentation because it is not in public domain. Yeah, thank you.
Anyone else wants to ask something? No one. I think, ma'am, you are mute. You want to ask something.
Okay,
Paramjit, ma'am?
so ma'am, I'm just sharing that we have finished with the queries, I think, and now before we move to the vote of thanks, I would like to make an important announcement. The feedback link will be shared in the chat box and also in the FTP WhatsApp group. So all the participants are requested to fill out the feedback form by mentioning their correct and complete name and a valid email ID. So dear participants, please note certificates will be issued only to those participants who successfully submit the feedback form. So kindly make sure you fill it out every day after the session. So, any other queries from the participants?
No query.
Okay, no queries. Thank you so much, sir. Again, thank you so much for rich and insightful presentation. And as we conclude this enlightening session, I now invite Dr. Ravi Prakash Mishra, Head Academics, Cordia Group of Institutes, to deliver a formal vote of thanks. Session is over to you, sir.
I think Ravi sir dropped it, but he'll join. I have already called him, so he'll join. But this session was so enriching, and we got to know about so many AI tools that even the faculties and the research scholars and we people can use for developing good content for the students, even to do the research in different areas and to help those AI tools to make our papers or the chapters more systematic and organized manner. So definitely it helps us out a lot. So your session was really so enriching that participants have already been in a state of mind that they have learned so much and they don't have much queries. So it is really, Madhu has raised her hand, but I dropped the message that after the session Madhu can ask his query, her query. So I think Madhu is here. Madhu, if you want to ask something now, though you can. Head Academics sir has joined the session to present the vote of thanks. Sir, the session. Sir, now it is over to you.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Ravi Prakash Mishra, heading the academics in Chandigarh, Cordia Group of Educational Institute, Sangur, Punjab. For this first day of International FDP, I want to present a vote of thanks to Honorable Chairman Lord Daljit Singh Rana ji, Executive Trustee Dr. Udrit Verma ji, our distinguished Speaker Dr. Gaurav Singh ji, respected Principal, esteemed faculty members, dear participants. As we draw to a close on the first day of our International Faculty Development Program on transforming education through AI and emerging technologies, empowering educators for the future. It is my distinct honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Gaurav Singh ji, for his insightful and engaging lecture on AI-powered tools for modern pedagogy. Dr. Singh, your expertise and practical demonstration have truly opened our eyes to the immense possibilities that AI offers in the realm of education. Your session has provided us with valuable tools and perspective, setting an excellent foundation for the rest of this FTP. We are immensely grateful for your sharing your knowledge with us today.
Thank
Our profound thanks go to our guiding lights, our pillars of support, Honorable Chairman Lord Diljit Singh Rana ji, for his constant encouragement, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to the academic excellence and innovation. We are equally grateful to our dynamic executive trustee ma'am, Dr. Urmil Verma ji, for her instrumental role in conceptualizing the bringing this international FTP to fruition. Ma'am, your dedication to empowering educators and fostering a culture of continuous learning is truly commendable. Your foresight in the identifying the critical need for such a program is deeply appreciated. We extend our sincere appreciation to respected Principal Cordia College for his guidance and for her guidance and support in making this event a success. Her encouragement has been invaluable. A heartfelt thanks to you, all the organizing committee members, both faculty and staff, for their tireless effort, meticulous planning, and seamless execution of today's program. Your dedication behind the scenes has ensured a smooth and enriching experience for all participants. We are also incredibly grateful to all the participants for your enthusiastic presence and active engagement throughout the session. Your keen interest in learning, your insightful questions have significantly enriched the discussions. We hope that you found today's session as enriching and stimulating as we intended them to be. Finally, I would like to thank everyone who directly or indirectly contributed to the success of this first day. Thank you very much, all of you.
Thank you very much, and all the best for the whole event. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you so much for your active participation. Best wishes, and see you all tomorrow in the second session. Thank you once again. Now, everyone can the session.